Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we uncover the secrets hidden within the vast world of corporate filings. And today, we are digging into Prothena Corporation's latest report to see what is really happening behind the scenes. And let me tell you, there is a key executive shuffle that caught our eye, so stick around to find out what it means for InVev. Stores. Before we dive in, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe for more straightforward corporate insights. And if you want to connect with fellow finance enthusiasts, our Discord community is linked in the description below. Join us in breaking down the latest financial news. Alright, so what we have here is a current report filed by Prothena Corporation Public Limited Company on the 10th of December 2025. These 8K filings are super important because they report major events that shareholders should know about right away. Essentially, it is like breaking news for a company. The date of the report is the 10th of December 2025, and it is specifically looking at events up to that point. Now, Prothena is incorporated in Ireland, a detail that might be relevant for tax and regulatory reasons later on. But for now, let us focus on the core news. Their main trading security is their ordinary shares traded under the ticker symbol PRTA on the Nasdaq Global Select Market. This tells us they are a fairly sizable company on a major exchange, meaning their actions are closely watched by many investors. The most significant piece of information in this filing revolves around a departure from the board. On the 10th of December 2025, Paula Cobb informed Prothena that she would be stepping down from the board of directors. This resignation is set to be effective at the end of the year, the 31st of December 2025. It is important to note that her decision was not due to any disagreements with the company regarding its operations, policies, or practices. This is a crucial detail because it suggests the departure is likely for personal reasons, or perhaps to pursue other opportunities rather than a sign of internal strife or major problems within Prothena. What is also noteworthy is that Ms. Cobb will continue her service on the board, as well as its compensation committee and audit committee until her resignation takes full effect. This continuity is good as it allows for a smoother transition for her responsibilities. The Audit Committee and Compensation Committee are particularly important parts of any board as they oversee financial reporting and executive pay respectively. Her continued involvement signals a commitment to a clean handover and ensures that critical oversight functions are maintained during this period. Now, this filing does not include any specific financial tables for us to deep dive into like a 10Q or 10K typically would. However, the information provided in an 8K about leadership changes can often be a precursor to understanding future financial performance or strategic shifts. When a director leaves, especially one involved in committees like audit or compensation, it is worth keeping an eye on how the remaining board members will fill those roles and whether new perspectives might influence company strategy or financial oversight. The only other item of note here is Exhibit 104, which is the cover page interactive data file. This is essentially a digital tag for the filing itself, making it easier for computers to read and process the information. It does not contain any new substantive information about the company's business or financials, but it is part of the standard CS reporting procedures. The report is signed by Tran Bien Nguyen, the Chief Strategy Officer and Chief Financial Officer, indicating that key financial leadership is aware of and authorized this filing. This is standard practice for these types of reports. The date of signing is the 12th of December 2025, just a couple of days after the events being reported confirming the promptness of their disclosures. Now let us put on our investor hat and think about what this all means. The departure of a board member, while not stated as a disagreement, does signal a change. Prothena is a company operating in the biotechnology sector which is known for its high stakes and long development cycles. Changes in board membership can sometimes indicate shifts in strategic direction or a response to evolving market conditions or clinical trial results, though here that is pure speculation based on the wording. We need to consider Prothena's position in the market. They focus on developing therapies for rare diseases and neurodegenerative conditions. This is a field with significant unmet medical need, which means potential for high reward, but also very high risk given the complexities of drug development and regulatory approval. Without specific financial data in this report, we can only infer that the board's current composition is deemed sufficient by the remaining members to guide the company through its strategic objectives moving forward. Looking at the broader picture for a company like Prothena, stability and experienced governance are key. Ms. Cobb's departure might be a minor event in the grand scheme of drug development, but it is a change nonetheless. Investors should always pay attention to who is on the board and what their backgrounds are. For example, if Ms. Cobb was a key voice in pushing for certain research avenues or strategic partnerships, her absence might lead to a re-evaluation of those areas. However, the reassurance that her departure was not due to a disagreement is a strong positive signal that the core operations and policies remain on solid ground. The company's direction currently seems focused on advancing its pipeline, this 8. Kay doesn't give us numbers on drug development progress or financial health, but the fact that the CFO is signing off suggests they are maintaining robust reporting practices. The real test will be in their subsequent financial reports whether this board change has any impact on their financial performance or strategic decisions. In conclusion, Prothena Corporation had a board departure that appears amicable and is set for the end of the year. While this filing does not offer financial deep dives, it highlights the importance of board governance. The strength of Prothena lies in its scientific innovation and its board's ability to guide that innovation through complex development and regulatory pathways. A potential weakness could emerge if the board struggles to maintain its strategic momentum without Ms. Cobb's input, or if investor confidence is shaken by personnel changes, even if they are amicable. The opportunity for Prothena is immense given the rare disease space, but is also fraught with the inherent risks of biotechnology. The key takeaway is to monitor how the board structure solidifies and what strategic decisions are made in the coming months. Alright, that is our quick decode of Prothena's latest 8K filing. What are your thoughts on this board change and what it might mean for the company's future? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the corporate world. And don't forget to join our Discord community for more discussions linked in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.